We're here at the 2022 Copa Virginia Summer. This is the male absolute division. This is a cash prize division.
Raphael Garcia, the one jumping up and attacking the neck, versus James Peirano, the larger of the two competitors. Raphael starts to pull guard and immediately starts attacking the underhook. James backs up and we start over fresh again.
Raphael is setting a pace here, really pushing the action. James wants to slow things down though, settles into this half guard. Raphael has a butterfly half, but James is trying to sit his weight down in, looking for that body lock position that we saw him use successfully in his last match. And that's really going to slow the pace down, right?
Absolutely, but Raphael has a very active butterfly guard. He's clamping with his overhooks, which is actually beneficial for him right now to look for that tilt to knock him over. James has abandoned that grip and switched to up.
Just a waist grip.
A waist grip, but again is threatened to be swept multiple times already by that elevation from the butterfly guard.
And while Raphael is doing a nice job elevating, James is also doing a nice job countering those elevations by posting his leg and setting his hips. It's preventing him from passing because he has to worry about that threat, but at the same time, he's been able to deal with it very well.
Right now we're looking at somewhat of a Gordon Ryan positional specialty where he's going to try to underhook the arm and turn it in for that violin arm lock or that little clamp sweep potentially if he starts to come up. Raphael very comfortable with this overhook of the arm. James goes back to the body lock now. The thing is with this, he's got to start moving forward. He can't just sit here because Raphael has been very active as of the beginning of this match and will look to tilt and knock him over the entire time.
Got about 5 minutes left in the match here. Raphael working that overhook very well, but James scooting through, sliding his hips in underneath and settling into scarf hold for the pass. Gets his 3 points on the board.
Raphael immediately moving and escaping the position.
I think James is okay with that here, though. He's got his points on the board. He's got an opportunity to pass again once Raphael gets back to the guard. He was able to neutralize a lot of the really nice attempts from Raphael to sweep. Settling back into that body lock from butterfly.
From here, I feel Raphael's going to need to start to push on the face a little bit more and start to sit up. We saw it with his match with Ray where he was going to get toppled over and almost got his back taken. If Raphael does that same type of strategy, he may be able to secure the position and reverse the points.
James doing a really nice job keeping Raphael on his back, though, and that's where Raphael's strength is going to be a little bit neutralized. James starting to climb up, working into the arm triangle position. Now, we've seen him pass from here before. He's done some leg pummeling from that arm triangle position to try to scoot his legs through. That might be what he's looking to do here again.
Again, Raphael posting on the thigh, pushing it away, starting to elevate. Got that half butterfly, looking to elevate. He comes up, he clears space.
Really nice work.
Expletive coming out of Raphael's mouth because he knew he was close and just missed that sweep.
Raphael doing an excellent job as soon as he gets his back off the mat, taking advantage of that strength and space that gives him to pull James back on top of him and generate some momentum for the sweeps. Now, he's gotten James in a place where he's almost swept multiple times, but James is doing a good job keeping his balance on top and keeping his hips underneath him and preventing the sweeps at the last second.
James has been doing a really good job as well of threading his arms through for control when he does not have the body lock. He switches from one side to the other, putting the arms through. But again, he's starting to come up, and Raphael just throws that butterfly hook in and starts to elevate every single time. Oh, he sits
James
through and passes.
With the arm triangle.
He needs to go ear to ear, flatten out.
Raphael trying to use the telephone defense, arching his back heavy. But James is really tight in there, frogged out.
Oh, and he gets to finish with the arm
submission.
triangle.
Excellent work from both of these guys today.
Great opportunity taken by James to start to come through, grab that head up, and start to finish it.
And, you know, we'd seen him working that pass for the entire match. He'd been working up into that arm triangle and trying to pass through with it. And so when he finally got it, he was able to pull off the victory. And we have James here moving on to the finals of the male absolute cash prize division here at Copa, Virginia 2022.